Unless your teacher explicitly says you will need this later on in the end of the year, do not read the book. That sounds really weird. Like, if I was talking to like elementary school Coiven, I would be like, oh no, I need to read every single thing the teacher gives me. But now that I'm like a seasoned, almost adult, August 8th is my birthday, I know numerous times where I have annotated like vigorously. I'm like,
oh yes, like highlight, annotations. How and what does this signify? Oh yes.
And then I get to class and I'm like, okay, I'm ready, and nothing happens. And I'm like, excuse me, sir, yes, thank you. Where are the annotation checks? You can do this however you want to. I'm not telling you not to do any homework, but if the teacher says annotate these 5 pages, you might do that and you might get to class the next day and then they might not even check it. Like, I know numerous books I never read and I still did well on the test and quizzes because of a little thing I'm going to tell you about in the next life hack. This life hack is something that teachers hate, but I love. I'm going to hook you up with a very, very cool website that you guys probably already know about, but it's called Shmoop. Shmoop is basically like the most amazing thing I've ever seen in my life. It has helped me through, ever since 10th grade, I have used it for books and like annotation checks and quizzes and little essays. Yep, essays definitely. Basically, Shmoop is like a high school SparkNotes. It does the same thing SparkNotes does, but it breaks it down to like a way you understand it. Pretend like you're at lunch, right? Someone's like,
oh yeah, we have a quiz over chapter 4 next period.
You're like,
what? I didn't read chapter 4.
Pull out your little phone that you charged because you have your charger at school like I told you to. Go onto Shmoop. The summaries they have for like the chapters are much shorter, much easier to understand than SparkNotes. Y'all got this. I got you. Just follow this and you guys will be fine. If you have a subject that like you struggle in, you need to befriend the teacher that teaches you that subject. Like for me, 10th grade chemistry was one of the worst classes I've ever taken in my entire life. I hate chemistry. Never want to see it again in my life. I made friends with the teacher. By making friends with the teacher, that teacher gets to know you. So at the end of the year, the teacher will see that you have worked hard, you have struggled, but you have always been nice. Find a group of people in each class that are like-minded. Some of them might be like a little bit smarter than you. Like, just make sure you have like a group of people that are like-minded and that all want to do well in that class. So like you can meet up with them sometimes, like maybe have like a study session or just text them about like the homework or like have like a little like online group chat. Because I'm telling you guys this, it'll help you guys so much because sometimes the teacher will explain things but you don't get it. So then like later on that week you guys can like meet up at like Panera Bread or Starbucks or like somebody's house and study, because studying in groups helps. I just highly recommend it. Especially the ones that you struggle in. It's just, surviving high school really is a group effort. Especially the later years, like junior year and senior year, because when nobody wants to do anything, y'all begin like texting like, oh hey, who did this work, and like they'll be like, oh no, who did it? And I just promise you, find a group of people that you will trust and that you can study with and it'll help you out. Because that's what I did for AP Psych last year. Like, ooh, AP Psych. It wasn't like a extra hard struggle. It was just so much material that like I had to know and memorize. So we would like meet up at somebody's house and just study. I had like a group chat for like my AP Lit class called #It'sLit. Make sure that your teeth are always brushed. Make sure that like you are always moisturized and lotioned. Every single friend you know that has a car and a license, make sure you were like friends of that person. You might need a ride home from school. You might like need like a ride to school, or the most important thing, you might be in class, get that text like, hey guys, I'm leaving after 4th. I'm going to Chick-fil-A. Y'all want anything? Yes. So if you are friends with like those people that have cars, they will always think of you first, and they will like send you text messages about like when they're gonna go get food or when they might go. I'm not saying skip class, but I'm not your parents. Also, make sure you always have money. Oh, that was so good. One time my friend Autumn brought me and my friend Adina Chick-fil-A breakfast for AP Psych, because like we had like that class in the morning, and ooh, it was so delicious. It just made my day. Like, I love Chick-fil-A breakfast. And I love biscuits. And I love chicken. And having that in the morning, it was just, oh wow. This video is probably really, really, really long. Sorry about that. But I will see you guys. Happy August. Subscribe to this channel. Share this video if you guys, found any of my life hacks or tips to be useful. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at QuiveringGreer. Bye.